Hi, I'm Joe Wos, and this is Cartoon Academy. Thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to visit the waters of the Arctic up north. There are so many wonderful and unusual creatures in this world. One of the most beautiful and interesting is a creature called the narwhal. The narwhal has an almost mythical quality to it. You're going to see why in just a second. Let's draw. We're going to start with the eyes. We come round and up with an oval shape. The pupils look just like this. Now the eyebrow, arched up in a friendly expression. Now for the body. Normally when we're drawing something like this, I would describe a specific shape. A circle or a square or a triangle. There's lots of different shapes you can use, but this is what is called a free form. It's not any specific shape. You just have to trust yourself and draw. Okay? So follow along as best you can, but everybody's drawing is going to look a little bit different, and that's okay. You each have your own style, your own technique, your own special way of drawing that makes you who you are, and that's just fine. Here we go. We're going to start right about here. We're going to come up, around, down, and up again slightly. Okay, now for the bottom half. We're going to leave a little gap right here. We're going to come down and in. Now we're going to add the mouth. To add the mouth, we're going to add the cheek first. It's a letter C backwards. And then down, up slightly, and in. And then just connect that little line right there. Now for the body. We come down, up, and we're going to add one of the fins. Down, around, and up. There's another one right next to it. Down, around, and in. Now for the back half. Up, right to here to where that gap forms. Now we're going to add the tail fins. Around, out to a point, and in. Around, out to a point, and in. Now we're going to add the horn. It looks almost like a unicorn. It's what makes it seem so magical and mythical, but they are very, very real. The horn is actually a long tooth. It looks like this. We come out, up to a point, and then back in, a little bit wider, right to there, and then a line. Now we're going to add a bit of texture. I want it to seem like it's almost got a spiral to it. So we add these lines right like this. There we go. We're going to give our character a relationship. Now in cartoons, a relationship is how two characters interact with one another. You and your best friend is a kind of relationship. You and your parents or your teacher. You and your cat or dog. You and the chair you're sitting on right now. Anyone you interact with in cartoons is called a relationship. One of the most common and most wonderful kinds of relationship is one called a friendship. So we're going to give our character a best friend. We're going to introduce him to a seal. We're going to start at the top of the head. We come a line across, down, up to a point, and in, and keep going in and turn that right into a smile. On the tip of the nose, we had a little oval like that we color in. Next to the eyes, 1, 2. eyebrows, dash, dash. Now for the body. We have a line down, round and up. Down, follow, up, 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 right to there. Now we're going to split this off to add flippers. Line up, over, letter V, over, and down. 2 quick little lines. Now for our flippers or arms for our character, line down and up. We're going to make the other hand waving. He's saying hello to his new friend. Up, curve to a point, back in, and then a few lines to show the motion of him waving. The last thing we're going to add is a bit more environment to sort of tell us where we are. It's some setting. We're going to have some lines above here to show that we're under the water. And then lastly, just a few bubbles. There's your narwhal and his best friend, Seal. Be sure to sign your name, take pride in your work. I hope you enjoyed our visit to the Arctic Ocean to meet a narwhal and seal. It's time to draw to a close. See you next time.